Which makes us all very happy, and that means tailgating with family and friends. But one unwelcome guest at the party, of course, is pests you don't want to have to deal with. So I have Jim Kazarian here of Exterminators to give you a few tips on how to keep your tailgate pest-free. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a few things you want to fight against when you're tailgating. It can be mosquitoes, it can be ants, it can be bees flying around. So let's start off with the best way to beat back the mosquitoes, because this time of year, it can be a real big problem, especially if you're doing some night tailgating under the lights. That can be a problem. So what's the best way to fight back against mosquitoes?
Well, most of the time, the best way to do it is to cover whatever part of your body you can with clothing. But of course, in the summer and the heat, we have shorts and shirts, short sleeves. So we want to use a good product that has a good percentage of DEET in it.
Okay.
And that way they'll deter the mosquitoes from biting you and possibly passing along some diseases along with that. And
you have there Off Deep Woods, probably one of the more common, popular products?
Yes, yes. I mean, pretty much there's a lot of them that have different percentages, so the more DEET you have in it, the better it repels.
Is this, you're spraying this on your body, or is this kind of your, do you have any that you spray around the area, or candles like that work?
If on the tailgating area, probably not. Product you don't generally can get to do that, but this will work on your body.
Yeah. You know, another thing obviously is you want to protect not only yourself but your food at the tailgate, because the food's almost more important. This is a great idea. Whoop, and I just kind of broke it down, but this little tent here is a great little idea and a great way to keep your food bug free. Talk to me about this.
Yeah, ants will go after sweet and salty product. So when you have your food out and everything, serve it as fast as you can. Cover it as quick as possible to deter flies and ants from getting into there, especially with trash. When you leave the site or finish with your food, make sure you put it in a sealed plate, or a sealed can, I should say, and put it in a bag and keep it away from your vehicle if at all possible. They will come and search that stuff out while you're away watching the game.
Yeah, and a great tip that I think is really worth keeping in mind, especially if you have kids and they like to drink pop, is you said drink out of a straw.
Yeah, you always get those bees and wasps that like sweet stuff, and they'll go inside of a can or a bottle. Before you know it, you take a sip, you get stung on the lip or so forth. So yes, use a straw as often as possible, and any pictures of sweet product you have, make sure it's covered.
Yeah. And now, what about if you're tailgating at home, maybe you're not actually going out to a game, you're doing a little back deck barbecue. Yeah. Exterminators, how can you guys help out with some of that?
Well, we have what we call our steps protection system, and what we'll do is we'll come out, we'll pinpoint areas around your home that we see that are issues, and we'll come and apply product around there to deter insects and flying mosquitoes and so forth from bothering you and ruining your tailgate.
Yeah, because it is. Everybody loves to be outside, but it is still hot this time of year. We're getting the rain, so it's kind of perfect conditions for mosquitoes to breed and be a problem. But some great tips here, of course, to keep your tailgate pest-free. I want to thank you so much for coming in early this morning. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the football season.
We will.
All right, stick around. A lot more coming your way right after the break.
Scott Clark again. Now is the time to buy. We're clearing out the